with the 4 balls, actually, doing this, when you drop it and then that thing, you got to practice that a lot. No, when you do that, that is something where you probably should do the pyramid practice method, which is, you know, say you start out and do, if you can do this, flash 4 balls, crossing, 10 times in a row. Do that. Then maybe try and do it 5 times in a row in the same run from a fountain. This is a lot harder than it looks, folks. I did not like it. It took forever. I actually learned 5-ball cascade before I learned that because I hated it so much. But I suggest it. It's really helpful. Once you've moved on past that, what you really should do is get the flash down. Don't try and run it and walk around and have a bunch of collisions. It just isn't helpful. If you get that down, you will be thankful for the flash, because it is very helpful to know where it's starting, to know where you have a solid first 5 throws every time you start. That helps a lot. When I started, I would juggle and then I would lose my rhythm. I would start doing this and then some would go high, left hand would go above, and it's because I didn't do the flash enough. Really practice that. Make sure that you're not, make sure one's not going higher than the other, because that'll just mess up your rhythm and the cascade pattern will just fall to pieces. If you really want to run it, if you've gotten to this point where you've done this 10 times, you've done the 5-ball flash 10 times, and you feel like they're landing where you want them to, you're controlled, I would go with 8 catches 5 times in a row. That's, I don't know what that was, I didn't count, but probably around 8. Do like 8 5 times in a row. If you don't drop, move on to like 10 catches, and then stop. Don't rush into it. Maybe after you've done that, work on the 3 in 1 hand, which I can't do because the ceiling is super low, but practice that, get that down, that helps a lot. Don't juggle with a lighter ball. You want a heavier beanbag, I would say. If you're going to learn with tennis balls, which is not a good idea, you're going to have a lot of trouble. I would suggest buying a beanbag. You can make them. Probably easier to buy them. These are expensive. These are awesome. You can buy a cheaper beanbag that's probably pretty decent. But if you want the best beanbag out there, get the Sport Co. Juggling Company ball, because it's sick nasty. That's what it is, because these things are like pillows of goodness when they hit your hand.